Module 2.6 and Session 1, WBL Models and Learning Agreements. Hello everyone, welcome back. In Module 2.5, we focused on improving our classroom challenge packs through testing, feedback, and iteration. Now in Module 2.6, we take the next step. We extend the learning beyond the classroom and into the workplace through work-based learning, or WBL. Today's key idea is simple. WBL is not sending students to a company. WBL is learning by design, structured, intentional, and aligned with assessment. First, what WBL really means in challenge-based learning. Let's clarify the difference. A placement is an experience, but Design WBL is a learning strategy. Design WBL means students do real work tasks in real context, supported by mentoring, and the work produces evidence that connects clearly to learning outcomes and rubrics. So the big word for today is traceability. Can we trace a workplace task back to a learning outcome and forward to accessible evidence? Section 2, why integrate WBL with EACEA style challenges? There are 4 strong reasons. First, authenticity. Workplace contexts bring real constraints, stakeholders, deadlines, and standards. Second, evidence. Workplace artifacts can feed your challenge rubrics, reports, prototypes, client communication, checklists, logs. Third, employability. Students build routines, professional communication, teamwork behaviors, and identity. Fourth, entrepreneurship. WBL can trigger opportunity spotting, initiative, and value creation, and not just doing tasks. 3, the main WBL models and how to choose. In this session, we work with a practical set of WBL models, for example, internship and apprenticeship or the dual model. Also, project-based collaboration, mentored micro WBL, and hybrid models adapted to your program. How do we choose the best model? Use 3 decision questions. What outcomes must be evidenced? What workplace access do we realistically have? And what level of mentoring can the company provide? Your goal is not the most ambitious model. Your goal is the most workable model that still produces strong evidence. Section 4, roles and responsibilities, the architecture. WBL succeeds or fails on roles. So we define responsibilities clearly across 3 sides: school, company, and learner. The school aligns tasks with outcomes, provides rubrics and evidence criteria, and monitors quality and safety. The company provides meaningful tasks, gives feedback and supervision, and validates evidence when needed. The learner performs tasks, documents evidence, asks for feedback, and connects that evidence back to outcomes. When roles are unclear, WBL is random experience. When roles are clear, WBL becomes learning with purpose. 5, the learning agreement, the key tool. A learning agreement is your anchor document. It's a bridge between outcomes, tasks, supervision, evidence, and assessment. A strong agreement includes placement scope and duration, the WBL model chosen, expected tasks, and supervision responsibilities. It also specifies evidence collection, feedback schedules, and what happens if the plan needs to change. Think of it like this. If a student asks, how will this be assessed? The learning agreement should answer that clearly. Section 6, feedback cadence. Don't leave it to chance. Feedback in WBL must be planned, not hoped for. Follow the loop, plan, do, evidence, feedback, and improve. A simple cadence could be a short weekly check-in, a midpoint review, and a final evidence validation moment. Even 5 minutes of regular feedback linked to evidence can massively increase learning quality. 7, the WBL integration map, the final output. The WBL integration map answers what workplace tasks produce what evidence, and where does that evidence land in assessment. This map connects tasks to rubric criteria and portfolio locations. This is how WBL becomes part of your pedagogy, not just administration. To wrap up, today we moved from WBL as logistics to WBL as learning design. You now have the foundations to choose a model, define roles, draft a learning agreement, and map evidence. In the next session, we'll go deeper into mentoring and evidence collection. Thanks for being here, and let's build WBL that works.